What's going on, my fitness enthusiasts? My name is Justin, and this is Just Got Personal, where it's only personal. Today, we're going to be discussing about what this kettlebell, this towel, and a bicep curl all have in common. Now, I get asked questions about this exercise on the regular, so without further ado, we're going to get straight to the point with it. It's one of my favorite and most effective exercises that I do. It's called the Kettlebell Towel Curl. All right, so let's start up and experience the difference. Here we go.
Đất dài khu là hoa như giấy Trường Sơn, khu là hoa tình dài như nước.
Alright, so let's get started. Now, there are three main functions in a kettlebell towel curl. Those three main functions that we're going to be going over today are form, technique, and control. Now, when it comes to form, there are two parts of the form that you need to know about. There's a neutral grip, where basically your wrist is in a vertical position, and there's also the turnout grip, where your wrist goes into more of a horizontal position in contrast to the forearm. Now, with these different parts of the form, the main function with both of them is that they isolate the bicep in a different way. In the neutral grip, you're going to be isolating more of the short head of the bicep, and then in the turnout grip, you're going to be isolating more of the long head of the bicep. And that's what makes this exercise kind of unique in comparison to other bicep curling exercises. Whereas if you lift with free weights or with a straight bar, you're really just primarily working on both heads of the bicep at the same time and not really concentrating on developing them individually. Again, with this exercise, you still are probably going to be targeting both of them, but depending on your hand position, it does play a huge factor in which muscle gets isolated more so than the other. Now, when it comes to the technique, one of the things about the technique that you're going to be working on is your timing. So when you're actually curling up with the kettlebell, you want to hold for 1 to 2 seconds and then slowly let it come back down. So with that count, you're going to be holding up 1,000, 2, 1,000, going back down, coming back up again, 1,000, 2, 1,000, and going back down. Now, with that being said, one of the biggest things about this exercise is the intent that is put behind it. When you're holding it up here for 2 seconds, you want to add a little extra contraction, a little extra squeeze to the bicep to really target those specific areas of the bicep. So if you're in the neutral hand position, you want to squeeze real tight, squeezing that forearm as close to the bicep as possible, and hold 1,000, 2, 1,000, and then release. If you're in the turnout position, you want to do the exact same thing. Again, bringing that forearm real close, squeeze 1,000, 2, 1,000, and then release. That, a part of the technique, separates it from all else in regards to other bicep curling exercise. It's huge to have that mind-body connection in any type of exercise that you're going to be doing. If you want to see results, this is how you get it done. Other than that, you're pretty much just moving weight around, hoping for the best. You're choosing quantity over quality, and at the end of the day, that's not really going to get you far when it comes to the results that you're looking for in the long run. All right, now the next thing we're going to be talking about is the control of the exercise. And the control really focuses on how you actually lift the kettlebell. So when you're lifting the kettlebell, you want to make sure that you're not just swinging it up. You want to make sure that you actually lift it with grace, finesse. The biggest thing about this is one, this is a steel kettlebell or iron, cast iron. Either way, if you bring it up too fast, you're just going to be slamming it into your forearm or into the inner part of your body, and you don't want to do that. So you want to make sure that you bring it up and it lands smoothly on the forearm or the elbow. Now, it depends on the size of the kettlebell where it actually will land or where it will lay. But again, you want to make sure that you bring it up with control and have it lay smooth and soft on the forearm or on the elbow, and then bringing it back down nicely. Now, one of the other things that I want to talk about in regards to the control, I'm going to show you guys here. When you're actually bringing up the kettlebell in the kettlebell towel curl, you want again to make sure that it lands right here. One thing that you don't want to do is that you don't want to curl up and flare your elbows out. You want to make sure that the elbow is tucked nice and tight to the body, curling up, really isolating and hitting that bicep head on. If you bring the elbow out, you kind of involve other muscles and you start compensating with, and you kind of are missing the point of what you're supposed to be doing in regards to this exercise. So again, make sure that you curl straight up. It should lay flush right along the forearm or the elbow, and then you bring it down with control. All right, so if you like this exercise and you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I ask that you please subscribe to my fan page or to my YouTube channel. And if you have any questions or comments about anything in regards to this exercise, please do not hesitate to leave your question and comments below in the comment box. Till then, my name is Justin. This is Just Got Personal, where it's only personal. And I'll see you guys next time. All right, start up and experience the difference.